Good day, and I am Lord Baron von GeneralLotz, and today we are taking a look at more Scythe. When last we left off, I was saying things that were quite controversial about how female characters shouldn't act bitchy, and likely have dozens of social justice warriors screaming for my blood, but let's hope not, shall we? Today we are continuing our trek through Scythe, and we are hopefully not going to die millions of times. We are, of course, using the Trent Razor Gun, shooting the Mancubuses. Actually, that looked like the Poison Cubus from Project Brutality. Now, I do remember this particular map being rather tough. If I am not mistaken, there's a switch we have to hit somewhere, and when we do, there's going to be a shitload of Hell Knights pop out. Now, oh yeah, okay, there it is. Yep, there they are. Now we got a regular Baron of Hell. He's slightly more competent than your average Hell Knight. But our Trent Razor Gun does a good enough job vaporizing. Actually, let's get out. Ooh, that is from Project Brutality. That is a Project Brutality enemy. Okay, I bet the guys who worked on this also worked on Project Brutality as well, which is kind of cool in many respects. Okay, the railgun is doing a appreciable amount of damage to these guys, so we're going to use it. I've always liked the railgun from Quake 2. I was a big fan of that. And I liked it in Quake 3 as well, but I never played Quake 3 all that much. And when I did, oh, this is one of those. Okay, see, I didn't die. That ends the level. There's a lot of these Doom 2 wads here that will do that. You'll have to start off with, you know, no weapons but the pistol again. There's a railgun marine? Awesome! This is a very... I haven't seen that before, really. This is a very, very well-made weapons wad here. I mean, this could actually, and I might even go as far as say, this could actually rival Project Brutality, just in terms of how many different enemy types there are. Because Project Brutality is a little bit better than Brutal Doom in many respects, because Brutal Doom is different, though. Brutal Doom is supposed to be a lot like the original Doom, just more brutal. So it has the original Doom enemy types. But in many respects, I feel it's a bit limiting because it's just the same enemies we've seen before, but are slightly faster, and we are completely out of ammo, so we will smack him up. We'll fuck him up. Because Brutal Doom guy is... Or, no, this is still regular Doom guy. This is Quake Doom. This is Quoom guy. We'll call him that. I don't care. I want some bullets. I want some goddamn fucking bullets here. This is Quoom guy. Quake Doom guy. Or Dwake guy. We'll call him Dwake, because Quoom sounds kind of suggestive. Give me that railgun, because there's no railgun guy in Project Brutality, and certainly not in Brutal Doom. I think Brutal Doom is probably better for people who want the classical Doom experience. But if you're like me, you've played, you know, classical Doom a lot. That's a new guy, too! I don't know what he just hit me with, but he did a shitload of damage that almost killed me. That sprite looks familiar. Oh, he's... Okay, that's cool. It seems like some of the enemies will have the same weapons you can get. Now that is very interesting. I normally don't see that. And I approve of that a great deal. So I wonder if, as Project Brutality gets worked on more and more, they'll work some of these enemies back into it, because it is cool to fight all these. I guess the thing is, though, these are using the original animation, so when you shoot them, they just fall down dead, whereas in, you know, Project Brutality and Brutal Doom, they'll explode into massive gibbets of gore, which I approve of, but I can see why it'd be hard to program that kind of animation for every single one of them. Do we have, just a... Yeah, we'll go back to the burst pistol. That's a new guy. He's taking a shitload of damage. Okay, no! Oh, wow. What the hell? I don't know why I just got a shit... I don't know why I went from almost no health to a whole bunch of it. Maybe I picked something up and I didn't notice, but that worked. Shit. I am now a god. I am a living avatar of... Shit, that's a lot of enemies. Run! I am now a living avatar of corn. Blood for the blood god. Milk for the cornflakes. Skulls for the skull bone. Get my gutty. Okay, see, that is another enemy from Project Brutality. The, genie-looking, Hell Knight. Oh, come on. Now, see, this is a little... In some respects, it's a little easier. But not really. I was going to say this is a little easier because this uses the classic Doom kind of things, but with the sheer number of enemy types, I'd go as far to say this is about as tough as any of the later wads. Okay, give me some kind of weapon. It's one problem having too many weapons. You gotta find the one good one for the right moment. Let's see, I guess I already came from here. I will grab that. Okay, well, basically I am Death Incarnate now. Somehow. Oh, and I did not mention in the previous first video that we are also using improved Doom textures as well. That's why the game looks so good. Now, there are other texture packs you can get that will modify the enemies, but this one works well enough for me, and that's a lot of them. That's a lot of them. But thankfully they're nice. They're nice basics. Now, I'll tell you one enemy that I wonder if it's in this one too. There's an enemy called the Evil Marine, and the Evil Marine is as fast as you, the Doom guy, but he also has like a plasma rifle and will completely vaporize you in like a couple of hits. Those guys are fucking annoying, to say the least. Quite annoying indeed. But overall, I'm highly enjoying this particular gameplay enhancement wad. That's a lot of them. I got shit. What's attacking me? What's attacking me? Oh wait, no, they're shooting me. That's what's attacking me. You'd think I'd know this by now. And the rocket looks pretty much the same as the original Doom rocket. And somehow I picked up a submachine gun here. Get my fucking rocket out! Sweet. Alright, so now let us complete the level. Or no, we gotta probably hit some switch, and we do, and it's done. Now, theoretically, we will move on to... You have won your victory and has enabled humankind to evacuate Earth. Bloody, bloody, bloody. Doom 2 story wasn't the most amazing thing there ever was. But, oh well, Doom 2 wasn't about story. Doom has never been about story, except in Doom 3 and Doom 4. Doom 4 is interesting, though, how they actually have the story. Yeah, there's a plasma enemy. Wow, that's a very long-range shotgun. Yeah, who would have guessed that we'd get double-barreled shotguns in real... Well, not double-barreled shotguns, but double-barreled pump-action shotguns at some point in real life. Now, they don't fire both barrels at the same time, but... They have two barrels, and they have two tubular magazines. And they also cost a shitload as well. I'm not really sure what point they serve, because really, really what killed me? God damn it. Not really sure what point they serve, because let's face it, a basic pump-action shotgun works quite well enough. But hey, you know what? They look cool. They're one of those so-called mall ninja guns. Because they look cool, and they have extra abilities to destroy all. But really, they're overly heavy. At least they look overly heavy. They'd have to be if they hold that kind of ammo. And you don't really need two barrels on your shotgun anyway. Like, if you're shooting a double-barreled, okay, that makes sense. But, like, you don't need a double-barreled pump-action shotgun unless you really are fighting fucking demons from hell. Makes about as much sense as a combat nail gun. My money is on the Cyber Baron. I'm trying to fucking watch the fight here, fucking assholes. Yep, Cyber Baron won. That is exactly how it should be. Oh, he did a lot of damage. Now that is, of course, an enemy from Project Brutality. That is as much an asshole in that one. And that's another enemy from Project Brutality. Everything I see is from Project Brutality here. It's just insane how much of this stuff is in that particular wad. Now we're going to play through just a couple of levels today. Don't want it to go too overlong. Oh, that's just brilliant. It's the same plasma rifle that it's always been, but they made it just a little more awesome, I think. Which is always... What's shooting me? Those heavy weapons dudes. Ooh, this looks exactly the same. But let's see, what does it do different? Oh, it has to spin up a little bit, which I guess makes some degree of logical sense, I suppose. There's just so many different types of enemies. I'm really quite surprised. I'm really quite enjoying the whole experience. Okay, and we've got a... Oh, that did so much fucking damage. Super nail gun is what it's called, not a double-barreled nail gun. Subverted base. Now, see, this is starting to get into the kind of levels that I don't really like that much. This is getting into the corrupted hellscape kind of thing, and I got shot by a Nailborg. Big bad beetle Nailborg. Oh yeah, I was complaining about Beetleborgs back. Shit. They must be teleporting in behind me. Nope. There they are. Eat chain gun, you motherfucking assholes. But big bad Beetleborgs was never something that I liked all that much. I mean, to not put too fine a point on it, it sucked, and sucked a lot. The characters weren't very fun. The fact that there were Beetle-styled well, they weren't even cyborgs. Beetle-styled things just wasn't very entertaining. It lasted, I think, for 2 seasons, and then they ran out of footage, but you asshole, I don't even know what that... Another fucking Nailborg. And then, of course, they had they had the Mentor character who makes Zordon look positively intelligent in comparison, named Flabber, I think it was Flabber. He looked like a cross between Elvis Presley and Jay Leno. And I died almost instantly. I definitely think that I underestimated this particular... Okay, give me my shotgun back. I underestimated this particular wad's difficulty indeed. But Flabber sucked considerably, and then the plot lines made no sense. It's like it's one of those shows. God damn it! Actually, wait. What item do we have? What does this blue thing do? Oh, it's quad damage. It's a problem. It's like, what is this? What does this do? What's this? What's that? I don't know. I'm tempted to give myself some health, just because this is starting to annoy me. It's not amusing me. It does not amuse me to die all these times. But yeah, it's like the kids were like, I think, like under 12, and they were working at a comic shop, which I guess is cool. Well, I don't guess it's cool. It's cool. It is cool, but it's like that would totally be illegal under child labor laws, and I got shot by I don't even know what. Okay, fuck it. Give health. There we go. Doom guy looks happy. He's happy because Doom 2016 was so successful. But I'm kind of enjoying the classical style of gameplay here. It's working quite well. But yeah, what kids would be allowed to work at a comic shop at that age? Seriously. And are they paid for it? I don't think they ever really addressed that. It's just, it wasn't very good. And what's sad about it, like with its, I don't guess it was like a sister show, but it was a show that was similar to it in some respects. VR Troopers. Oh, VR Troopers! That is a hilariously bad show. Now, of course, back in the day, you know, it was considered quite good. I used to consider it, because I was a kid when that was on, I used to consider it like the adult Power Rangers, because like, it was slightly more serious in some respects. And it was silly and stupid, not necessarily because of the acting, but just because of the concept that the show had. Because VR Troopers stands for Virtual Reality Troopers. Because at the time, it was like, virtual reality is like another reality. So like the Oculus Rift, man, that'll turn you into like some sort of super soldier, right? But it was hilarious. It really was. And like it had a talking dog, because 90s. And like the talking dog did like a really bad... Well, that wasn't that bad. It was like, it's easy to go, it did a really bad Jack Nicholson impersonation, but it wasn't that bad. It sounded like him. See, I think the only really bad impersonations are the ones that sound nothing like the thing you're trying to impersonate. Like, if I tried to do an impersonation of anything, it would sound terrible, because I'm terrible at impersonations. But if at least if it at least sounds close enough, you've succeeded, I think. That is a lot of enemies. Run away. Give health. Because you don't want to see me die every 5 seconds, now do you? Well, you know what? We need the quad damage anyway. With my fucking Trent Razor rifle. Here we go. Because that is a lot of Cacodemons. It's not that many. Well, that was easy. That was a letdown. Now I'll just assume there's a shitload of enemies in here. And okay, so the nail gun, the 9-inch nails gun, does pretty well when paired with quad damage. But then again, everything does well when paired with quad damage. One thing I really like about Doom 2016 is the fact that they try to have quad damage make some sense. To where it's like, when you use it, you're channeling some kind of demon that increases your weapon's ability. And in the Codex for 2016, somebody's able to like kill like 5 security troopers with like a butter knife or something. That would make sense, wouldn't it? That like if quad damage quadruples the damage, like a butter knife would be quadruple to like a fucking sword or something. I mean, why not? At least they try to justify some of the things in 2016, and it works, you know, because they're not. One of the things about 2016 that I like the most is that when it tries to give reasons for stuff to work, the reasons actually make enough sense that you're not just calling bullshit on it. And then I'm glad they at least put forth the effort, you know? That is that's a scary looking thing. Like, that's like some sort of dark revenant. Man, they need to bring that thing back. That thing's fucking terrifying. But, like, you know, in 2016, you got all sorts of really cool codex entries. I like that. I like that method of storytelling. That would need a really small helicopter. Or a helicopter! Ah, ha, ha, ha. I'll stop trying to be funny now. It'll be entirely serious. When will we learn? Did I save? No, I didn't. Okay, we're just going to keep using the Trent Razor. That's what we'll call it. We'll call it the Trent Razor. Brilliant. Truly, I am the funniest human being who ever lived. Alright, so I'm also thinking about doing a Let's Play of Resident Evil at some point as well. I'll just have to see, time permitting. We gotta get health again. There's two. Well, that's one of the problems with these Doom 2 Megawatts, is they never give you enough health. I guess if I was a better Doom player, which I'm not, I wouldn't need to constantly cheat health, but like, Doom 2 itself was a really tough game. There were a lot of moments where the difficulty just went through the goddamn roof, and actually finishing it is not an easy prospect in the slightest. I remember I tried to do a live stream of that game, and even with cheating my way through it, that is not fair. Those Z-Secs, man, that is of course from Doom 3, so I guess Quake-style Doom had to come sometime after Doom 3 came out then, unless id Software just stole the idea, which I doubt highly. And hopefully that didn't mess up the record. Somebody just randomly popped up on my computer, which is annoying. But hey, once again, if there's no computer problems, we're not doing it right. That's another game that's kind of got some retroactive hate. Doom 3, you know, when Doom 3 came out, I thought that put id Software back on the map. And I think I've read in many places that it did. Okay, let's get out the rocket real quick. The rocket raccoon, and just throw angry raccoons at people. Angry Kung Fu raccoons. Why not? Although I have not actually seen Guardians of the Galaxy. Although I've heard it's quite good, actually. And the trailer that I saw did look pretty entertaining. It's just I have not had a chance to see that particular film. I definitely am never going to be seeing Star Wars just because I think it's bullshit that they got rid of the EU. And that really pissed me off. Because I've always been a big fan of the goddamn EU. And another game that just came to mind, talking about the EU, that kind of... there's some games these days that are getting retroactive hate, and I'm not really sure why. Because, like, if you compare it by, like, modern standards, yeah. Well, no, even then, like, Doom... Comparing the classic Doom to modern standards, Doom still kind of holds up. Well, it doesn't kind of hold up, it does hold up. But, like, one thing people have been hating on for whatever reason is Shadows of the Empire. That was a great game back in the day, and I've played it, well, somewhat recently, and it still holds up. One of the things I think they probably don't like about it is it follows, ooh, that's really cool, it's like a evil demon fucking bear to hell. Man, these are some really cool enemies. I'm so reviewing this. I'm so reviewing Quake-style Doom. That is so cool. That is awesome. We will now hereby christen it the Ronnie James Dio Demon. I would hope that he'd be honored by that. Because Dio is awesome. I'm a big fan of Dio's work. I'm a big fan of his Black Sabbath works, actually. His solo stuff, fuck you! His solo stuff, not as good, in my opinion. Really, when it comes to Black Sabbath, I used to be a big Ozzy fan, and I still am, actually. But I find I like it... Shit. Okay, let's give ourselves some health. Why? Because we suck. Or I suck, at least. I won't assume everyone else is as bad at Doom as I am. But seriously, though, I could use a little more health than what I've been getting. But now, I like Dio's Black Sabbath singing style more than I do Ozzy's. Now, I like Ozzy's solo work. He does that quite excellently. But Dio, to me, just... actually was better as a Black Sabbath singer. I know it's... I bet I'm not the only one who thinks that, but I'm pretty sure there's a subset of fans who don't like Dio and think that he wasn't as good as Ozzy, but then you think that's always to be expected. Man, we definitely have to get a lot of cover in this game. Shit, 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 kill him! Yeah, this is good. This is good. This is what Doom is all about. Frantic, fast-paced action. And, you know, these levels are growing on me a little bit. And I almost thought that was... Well, let's just jump over there and break the game, as is our wont to do. Okay, we do not have a yellow key. Now, where the yellow key could be, I couldn't say. Now, what do we have? We got the red key. We have a red door. It's not painted black. It's never painted black. They just don't ever want to paint it black, I guess. That's just the way it's going to have to go. But Ronnie James Dio, very, very good musician. Really liked the tribute album that was released in 2014. You know, I mentioned this in other playthroughs, but I'll mention it here. Jack Black really needs to sing real music sometimes, you know? His Tenacious D stuff is fine, but, like, he's a legitimate musician in many respects, I think. Ooh, we got double-barreled, shotgun-armed zombie men. Very cool indeed. But Jack Black really needs to just sing some real music and not just his so-called... Oh, shit, that's a lot. Really? And I hate it when the fucking door shuts. Okay, shit, plasma. I didn't even know I had the plasma yet. Okay. We went from 300 health to 20 health. Alright, so we're going to call this an episode. And we shall see you guys in the next one. Until I'm GeneralLotz, wishing you good recurring nightmare and good Doom 1. Whatever makes you happy.